What is this exactly auto text? Many of the time we have to repeat certain paragraphs, certain lines at many more places. So you don't have to actually, uh, you know, put your time onto typing it. That you can create auto text, right? Auto text will not only help you to get the document fast, but even if there are some errors which you can avoid during your retyping, right? And you can use it at the multiple places. You can just create a small text. I'll show you how it is. Carefully observe. Now we are going to see auto text. Okay. Now here my new document is, I'm taking blank document in front of you, or see and check how the auto text works. Now I'll go to the insert option. Here you will get this text. Okay, in the text you will have this quick parts. Okay, now what is quick parts? As quick part, insert formatted text, pre-formatted text, auto text document properties and field. Pre-formatted means you have already written something and you have saved somewhere and you want to reuse it, okay, as it is. Now, right now, see how it happens. In my earlier lectures with some other batch, I have this text which I have created as an auto text. So that's why it is coming on the very first searches. Now, instead of that, suppose I want to take a new one. How will I take it? Suppose I don't have any paragraph and I want to show you a demo. So what is a method? Equal sign RAND bracket. For example, I want 5 paragraphs into 5 lines. Okay. See, after that, I've got all the 5 paragraphs. Now I want to use, assuming that all the paragraphs are different. Now suppose this is my introduction. I want to use it as auto text. That means I want to use this as a short key, where as soon as I press short button or a control key kind of thing, it will paste the entire paragraph. So I'll select it. I'll go to the text. I'll select the auto text. Okay. Now here I have to give some name to this block. So what I'll do, I'll go to the building block organizer. Now I'll see auto text. Okay, here it is there already. What I have done, insert. See, it is inserted. Happen here before I enter anything, this paragraph has pasted. Okay, I'll show you again. Suppose there is nothing here. Okay, and now I want to use that paragraph. Go to the auto text. Now this auto text is already created, right? And here the name of this auto text is hello. Okay, some other auto text is there. Now suppose I want welcome to ISMS. Let us see what all it has. Okay, suppose this paragraph I want to repeat it. So I'll select it, go to the text, quick parts, and save selection to quick part gallery. Then only it will convert into the auto text. Right now, earlier auto text I had created, that is visible here. But if I want to create a new auto text, what I have to do, I have to type something. Okay, select it, go to the text, quick parts, save selection to the quick part gallery. Now welcome para, suppose I have to name it, or I'll show you just one simple one, A1. Okay, after pressing A1, that has to come, that paragraph. Okay, now where I want this quick parts, auto text, bibliographies, cover page, where exactly I want that I can give it here. I can have it on the footer side, header side, or everywhere. Okay, I can store it in the various options. Then category, general, and create new category. As of now, we'll keep it as general. Okay. Now description also you need not to give anything. Now save in building blocks. Okay. Default it's coming, change anything. Then option insert content only. Right now, I don't want any own paragraph. I don't want any page. I just want contents, whichever contents I want to display after placing A1. I'll just go and select OK. Okay, now what has happened? A1 has created this auto text. Okay, now see here again. Okay, now auto text has been saved. Now suppose this blank line, I want to have this again, welcome to ISMS. What I'll do instead of typing this, assuming that A1. Okay, now let me, okay, it has typed this thing. Suppose A1. I just wanted to see after A1 whether it has come. No, you have to go there only. 1 minute. No, you can go there and just go to the auto text, whichever auto text is given, you can have it. Is it understood? All of you have understood how to create auto text? It will save your time. Now, guys, where are we going to use this? Suppose you have to write a cover letter for some interview. So generally, what is cover letter? Cover letter has got all the details where we, as per your published advertisement, I'm applying for this post, I'm applying for this nature. Now, after college, here though you will get placed, but after that, whenever you will complete your 2 3 years 5 years and you want to switch your job, that time you have to apply, right? So that time you will have to prepare a cover letter also and your resume. So cover letters, we keep it the same format. It's except the date and the reference, some reference through which we are going. So in that case, you can save your time and just create some auto text of your main body, of your main introduction, and just paste it. So there you can save a lot of time. This auto text we have seen. Okay, field. This is enough. I mean, to understand this basic of auto text, this is enough. Now, this we have last time also we have seen we can change the text. You can if you want to, suppose again I want to write here ISMS. Okay, and I want to create a box. Okay, see how it looks. So what I'll do, instead of taking, generally what we do, we take the, we go to the shape, we take this particular text box, right? And then we use it, like suppose like this. 1 minute, it's getting open something else. Okay, like this we do, right? This is a normal way. You can also go to the insert, go here, and you can have any other text. Okay, now here you will create this, you will see this box. Here, see, the box is not there. Okay, you can see the this faint line dotted color. After going anywhere, it will not give you the border. Okay, that looks very nice. Welcome. Okay, now it has come, appeared in the normal way. Suppose I want to give something other. See, it has changed. Okay, have you got the difference between these two? One method that I have gone to the insert and then created a text. After text box, it creating a box and that box line will be visible. But here, if you want to take a box, but the line should not be visible, to simply do, you have to go to the insert, go to this insert word art. I hope many of you must be knowing this word art, very interesting feature and very common one. Okay, then you can just simply put, okay, like this. I'll remove this older one. Is it clear how to insert the also many times used when you want to make a document very much decorative way? That time you can use it. Okay, all right, let's move ahead. See now another feature, search, and then very important one, signature line to hai hi. Now suppose, okay, we'll see the signature line also. Now suppose this is my government document. Let's assume that this is your order, appointment order. Now, will you just believe on any of the appointment order? No. You will see whether that appointment order has got signature. Okay. For example, okay, let's see. Assume, okay, just assume. Now, go to the generally signatures are on the bottom side. So now insert, go to this, add a signature line. Insert a signature line that specifies the individual who must sign. You want to give a space, a proper space for your individual who is an author to put his signature. So inserting a digital signature requires you to obtain digital ID. Right now we are not seeing this because it is a process, right? So that we cannot complete because we have to put money and all everything. But yes, we can surely see how to add a signature line. Okay, I'll just click on it. See, suggested signer, for example, John Doe. It is here Gauri Zad. Okay, for example, suggested signer's title, professor. Email address, Gauri at the rate, for example, gmail.com. Okay. Now, before signing this document, verify the content you are signing is correct because you're signing it. Okay, that's the reason it is giving you an instruction. Allow the signers to add the comment in the signboard and show the sign date as default. We will go as per given one. Now, let us see what has happened. Okay, see here, always take the digital signature, attach here in this format, right? Add signature services, and then you will find your signature attached on every document, whichever document you want. Okay, instead of just putting the line and then adjusting this particular line, you just go here, insert, add signature, right? And then this box will be enabled. Suppose we all are sitting in a meeting, right? And you are being asked to write the minutes of the meeting. Now at this 3:48 p.m. Okay, I'm teaching you um, how to insert current date and time of the system. Before some time at 3:40, for example, I have taught you how to add a signature line. Okay, now these all pointers and specification of the meeting, correct? Now these all points I have to maintain with the minutes, right? Every minute what has happened, what the committee members said, said what. So everything I have to note it. So that time, you have to see a watch and you have to record it. So how will you record this? Exactly the chairperson what they said, what others have commented, at what time they have done this. This is very important in the business line, into even court and everything. That minutes of the meeting is very very important. Okay, it is also called as MOM, minutes of the meeting. Always remember this business jargon henceforth, because corporate world, people have a habit to use the jargons, business jargons. Okay, all right, now let us see how to add the minutes, not minutes of the meeting, but minutes of current system date and time. Okay, now I'll just remove this. Go to the again insert option and see here. What is this? insert date and time. Quickly add the current date and time. Okay, I'll just click on it. Now you are getting this text box, all of. Now, suppose I want to insert today's date, it's 25th June. Okay, so just keep went on this particular feature. Now I want minute, exactly the minute. Okay, see here. I've selected this. Okay, now I can start writing minutes has started recording. Okay, now I want next minute. What has happened next? Hmm, we can use it like this. See the it was 350 and 45. Now it is 351 and 07. Okay, it has changed. Now, if whatever things have happened, I can start. Okay, like that, you can prepare your document with every single minute. Isn't it so nice? Instead of, you record it and you write it on a paper and then you um, uh, put it on a this minutes of the meeting or such documents where minutes has to be recorded. So just go click on the system date and time, and whichever format you want, just click on it. Is that simple? Okay. Update automatically. Okay. Let's see. Updated. It is updating automatically whenever things will change. Okay. We'll go. So we have seen here auto text. Okay. And how to building blocks the organizer. Then we have seen word. Okay. Then this is add a drop cap, create a large capital letter at the beginning of the paragraph. It's very simple. Suppose what is given, let's see, let's see, like see here. होते हैं ना कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट ऐसे कि जहाँ पे हमें बहुत बड़ा फॉन्ट साइज चाहिए, राइट, विच शुड लुक लाइक, ये देखो, ड्रॉप कैप्शन इन मार्जिन ड्रॉप्ड एंड नन. Okay, to an object. Now guys, if I want to for example some other object which is exist in my document, or which is exist in my particular laptop, and I want to get that object on this particular document where I'm working. Okay, how will I do this? Suppose here I'll show you. Now appointment order and welcome. Now I want to show after welcome ISMS, for example handbook. Okay, ISMS handbook, which is for the newcomers and the students. Okay, now after clicking on this, let's see, I'll go to the insert option and add objects. Now what I want object. So object will be embedded object such as another Word document or an Excel chart. You can directly connect after clicking on this ISMS handbook another Word file, okay, or a PDF file, anything. And if you want some text from the file publication, so if you have a text box selected, the text is added to the selected text box. Otherwise a new text box is created. First we will see object. Okay, I'll click on this object and then we'll see. Now you can see here object type, which object type I want to insert. Adobe Acrobat, Adobe XML, Adobe bitmap image, or is it Excel chart. Okay, right now I'm taking Adobe Acrobat document. Okay, yeah, it has opened my, see this, my source document. So whichever document I want to take it as an object, I can take it. So downloads, I'll go to the downloads. Now for example, no, I don't have that. Okay, for example, one document I have, which um, management control system. Okay, I'll just go and select it, open. Let's see how it works. It will take some time, huh? Because it has got a huge document, and after clicking on it, it will display. Okay, okay. Now it has taken me to another. Now I'm taking, suppose, another source. See here, this has come. It has created this icon, and this, after clicking on this icon, this blank page which was there, nothing was there because it was taking time. So I didn't take a risk again to waste our time. So, but what did I just went on to this welcome. I selected this. I went on to object, and then I clicked on any type, object type. Okay, I've just, for the sake of simplicity, now show Microsoft Word document simple. Okay, display as an icon. Okay, this way I can change any icon, and then I've created. Okay, okay, this another is created. So as soon as this, see, double click on this, will get open another Word document, because that Word document I have attached with this. Can we stop here now?